Good evening, Miss Ember.
Dr. Falange, what can I do for you?
I'm afraid I'm visiting with some bad news.
Oh,
Is Mr. Ember perhaps here? I think it best you both be present.
he's unavailable.
I see. Well, take a seat. It's about Quinn.
What's happened?
Following her recent checkup and blood tests, we've discovered something. It's an extremely rare cell mutation.
What do you mean?
Your daughter has a condition called partial respiratory liposis. The cells in her body are not absorbing oxygen at a normal, healthy rate. The oxygen itself is not being carried effectively, if at all, so eventually her body is going to run out of oxygen and the muscles will struggle to function. My doctoral team and I are working hard to find a cure. Miss Ember, this development could take years, too many years. It's with great sadness I say that by the time we even find a hint of a cure, it will be too late for her. It's a terminal case. I understand how hard this must be for you, Miss Ember, but at the rate that the cells are currently transferring oxygen, she should live into her early 20s, so I'll suggest you give her the most fulfilling 15 years you can.
We will.
It's up to you whether you tell her any of this, but I advise you do.
Thank you, Doctor.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, and Miss Ember,
Yes.
there was something else. We weren't sure of it.
Yes.
Never mind, it's nothing. Have a nice evening.
Quinn. You just tell me how you've got. And you're good.
What's going on? What's happening? It's not good news. Plants are dying all over the place, including the south coast. I don't know why.
What? But I watered them. Perhaps if I try again?
It's no use, Piper. This isn't a natural occurrence. It's as if they were poisoned. It's as if they're not growing correctly to begin with.
But that's impossible, even by our standards. There must be a simpler explanation.
I'm afraid it's not looking good. Has anyone heard from Brooke? I sent her days ago to visit the Westwood Elemental Tribe in the Mountainlands to deliver the message of this unusual matter and see if they knew how to fix this. They have more of the earthborn elementals down there, so I thought they would have known what to do. I just hope she's okay. It's so awfully cold all of a sudden. It must be...
A snowstorm? In June? We have got to get out of here!
Agreed. Let's go to the courthouse. Now did everyone make it here safely? Good. I don't want to jump to conclusions.
We know she's dead. When an elemental dies, their powers become so strong it takes over the surrounding area. Her power was snow and ice. Her death could be the only explanation to a snowstorm in June.
Yes. I'm afraid to admit that it could only mean that she is... Quiet! I said quiet! Quiet! Our species is at threat!
Not unless we fight.
Piper! We can't fight or it'll expose us all.
We're already exposed.
It is not an option.
No! I'm so sick of hiding. You're all cowards.
Enough, Piper. You have to go back to the Sakara tree. Stay there until it's safe to return. Sakara Machinuiti. We can't find those who
Haven't found themselves. We have to find the Phoenix to save us all.
I've heard enough of it. Are you in or are you out?
Rector Lossie to Black Matter.
This was it. The moment my life was going to change forever. They're going to send me to juvie. My eyes were on my mother as I walked to the front. I had never seen her so disappointed in me. I never even got to say goodbye.
Quinn Ember, do you admit to destruction of property on the night of the 13th June 2019?
Yes.
Do you admit to assaulting a police officer in an attempt to escape?
I do.
I admire your honesty, Miss Ember. Although you are young and still learning, there is no excuse for this breach of the law. In saying this, I don't think juvie would do you any good. So I ask you, Quinn, do you plead guilty or not guilty for destruction of property and assault?
No juvie? Guilty. But where did this mean they were going to take me?
Quinn Ember, You are to serve 18 months probation at the Equine Therapy Rehabilitation Center for Troubled Teens. You will work with the team leader, Clara, and other teenagers in a similar situation to get you back on the right track. Case closed.